And at number 9, I have Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to Refuse to Lose. My name is Joe Jordan. I'm your host today. We are continuing my top 10 all-time NBA list. Last video we did number 10, which is Wilt Chamberlain. Today we are dishing out number 9 on my all-time top 10 greatest players of all time NBA list. And at number 9, I have Shaquille O'Neal. So look, Shaq was also, like Wilt, was one of the most dominant players in NBA history. And the reason why, and I'm going to tell you why I pick Shaq over Wilt. Why is Shaq before Wilt, when Wilt was seemingly more dominant? He had more points per game. He had more scoring titles, more MVPs, more rebound champions. He actually led the league in assists. He was super dominant. He was a man amongst boys. So with Shaq, but Wilt seemed more dominant. The reason why I'm picking Shaq over Wilt is because Shaq's peak was insane. I value winning a whole lot. If you win, I'm gonna value it. But also, my theory is how much did you win? Okay, how did you win? Okay, and then after that, how did you win? What have you accomplished individually, like MVPs, like that? After that, then the stats. Stats is like the last thing I fall to. The first thing I look at is your winning intangibles. So Shaq, 4-time NBA champion, 3-time Finals MVP. Those 3 times he won Finals MVP were with the Lakers. I'm gonna just tell you his numbers in those 3 finals. 38 points, 16 well, first, before I get to that, a lot of people knock his finals performance because of his opponent. And a lot of people say, well, if you look at the playoffs, Kobe was more dominant in the playoffs, and in the finals, Shaq had a mismatch, which is not true. I believe Kobe had, in that three-peat, Kobe had 1 conference finals that was better than Shaq. That was it. And probably it was the last one they won. All right. But the other 2, Shaq was the man. All right. Not saying Kobe wasn't the man. Kobe wasn't there. Kobe wasn't valuable, but Shaq was their guy. Now, just like Wilt, I'm not going to fault Wilt for playing back in the 60s. I'm not going to do that. I'm like, who do you like? What did you do against the competition? All right. So, and what did others do against you? The reason why Wilt get killed so bad because under his watch, Bill Russell has 11 rings. All right. Even though he was so dominant. Now, Shaq, listen to the three-peat, y'all. The first finals, he averaged 38 points, 16 rebounds, 2.7 blocks. The second finals they won, 33 points, 15 rebounds per game, 15 rebounds per game, 3.4 blocks per game. In the last one they won, 36 points per game, 12 rebounds per game, 2.8 blocks per game. Straight dominance, right? So we have to reward that. I had to get the edge to Shaq off of that just because of that. And we can't say he was only dominant. He was basically dominant since he'd been in the league, just like Wilt. But when Shaq won, he had a time in his career when he was a dominant force for 3 years straight. Wilt don't have that, right? Wilt doesn't have that. The 7 years he won a scoring title when he was dominant in that situation, he never won a ring. I think when he first won a ring, right? I think he was averaging 24. Well, I think averaging 24 points a game that year, if I'm not mistaken, right? But he won his ring. He won a ring like in the 60s, and he won his ring in the 70s. All right, so it wasn't like a stretch like Shaq. Shaq had a stretch of 3 years straight when he was dominant. All right, he has 1 MVP. That's if Shaq had more MVPs, he'll be much higher on my list. But the fact that he only have 1 MVP, he's back at 9th place. All right, 2-time scoring champ, right, which is good. 3-time All Defense, 14 times All NBA, 8 times he was first team. So Shaq, just like Wilt, like I said, one of the most dominant players in NBA history. And that finals run puts him in the top 10. Literally. If he won 2 straight, he would not be in my top 10. But the fact that he did a 3-peat, People that did a 3P: Bill Russell, right? I'm talking superstar. Bill Russell, Jordan twice, Shaq and Kobe. All right. If I'm not mistaken, if there's anybody else, put in the comment section. Bill Russell, Michael Jordan, I guess Scottie Pippen, Michael Jordan twice, Shaq and Kobe. 3P and dominated the whole 3P. So Shaq is my 9th player of all time. Behind is Wilt Chamberlain number 10, Shaq at number 9, and we will be revealing number 8 tomorrow. So that's what I have for you guys today, and I'll see you guys next episode. Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all in the next episode.